Hi, I'm Paul, and in this glorious weather I've been lucky enough to test the new middleweight from Kawasaki, the Ninja 650. It's not often that you get to see a middleweight bike, I guess what you'd call a commuter or a budget bike, look this good. But Kawasaki have done an absolutely excellent job with the styling of the Ninja 650. Underneath it's basically the same power plant, a parallel twin 650cc motor, but there's been a whole raft of changes for 2012 that really has made this a fantastic all-round bike. The chassis has been updated, as has the rear subframe, giving it a much thinner, narrower feel in the middle. It's also got this two-piece seat with a front seat with much more padding, which makes it a much more comfortable bike for longer trips. Now they've also done a bit of a clever trick in that they've made it narrower in the middle, and even though the seat height is exactly the same, it makes it much easier for those shorter in the leg to get their feet flat on the floor, which really does give new riders much more confidence. The styling's been changed with this full fairing, with the twin headlights giving it the real ninja look, and it looks aggressive on the road. The fairing isn't just there for looks though, and it gives you much more wind protection, especially with the three-way adjustable screen now, so you can adjust it up and give yourself an extra 60mm worth of coverage. The clocks have been updated for this model as well, with a nice big rev counter in the middle so you can see where your revs are, and an LCD dash underneath that's nice and clear and shows you what you need to know. Now to make the Ninja 650 more rideable, Kawasaki have tuned the power plant to give maximum power and torque below 7,000 RPM, so it's not a bike that you've really got to rev out. It produces slightly over 70 horsepower and around 64 Newton meters of torque, so there's plenty there for this lightweight package to get you moving along. Thanks to these nice high bars, the adjustable screen and this much more comfortable saddle, the Ninja 650 is a bike that you can ride all day long. And it's frugal as well, so you'll get plenty of kilometres out of the 16-litre tank before you need to stop and fuel up or rest your backside. The one thing I would say for somebody like myself who's 6 foot tall, they've made the saddle nice and low, but to give it the ground clearance, the pegs are quite high. So it really is a bit of a racy position, which is fine by me, but some people might find it a bit uncomfortable. Get the Ninja 650 out on the road and it really is much more than a middleweight commuter bike. This is a bike that you could have to tour on, to go scratching with, even take it on track days. It really is a heap of fun, and it's that parallel twin motor that really does add the character. So what will it cost you to get a Kawasaki Ninja 650? Well, this 2012 model as it sits here is $14,339. If you want a 2013 model with the ABS, it's $15,595. Now that's bang on the money for a middleweight bike, but this also looks fantastic, it goes fantastic, and it's so much more.